Hello everyone, I'm back and today doing some more Road to Team of the Season Landon Donovan. Now if you didn't see my last episode, it was the first episode in the brand new series and basically I'm just building up enough coins and playing loads of Ultimate Team so that I can get the Team of the Season Landon Donovan. Basically, we're in Division 1, we've got 2 games left, we need to get 6 points, which is obviously we need to win both games. Now that's a pretty tall order with the team I've got, but it's very doable. And they all had a fitness boost, they all had contract upgrades and all that. So they're all ready for that. So basically we go into this first game and this guy clearly got a Bundesliga team, mainly because it's named Bundesliga at the bottom. But I was wondering what was gonna be put in front of us, and it's an 82 rated team. It's not phenomenal, but he's got players like Manuel Neuer, Felipe Santana. He's also got Goetze in centre defensive mid, which you don't really see that often. Mainly because his defensive stats aren't that great. So I was looking to exploit some of them stuff, but we get underway, pass to Thierry Henry, and I freeze, and we get timed out. Basically, the game times out. I lose connection, and I was just like, well, is this me or is this the other guy? I was sitting here waiting to see who it was going to be, and I thought this could be an easy 3 points, but this could be relegation within 24 seconds. On the game, but it just said that I had connection contacting Ultimate Team, and then it said I was leaving Ultimate Team. So at this point I thought, right, hopefully the points haven't counted, but they did, and we were relegated. And not only were we relegated only 24 seconds into a game, we also didn't get 3,500 coins for getting relegated, which really would have helped on my way to Landon Donovan. So that was a real kick in the teeth, but I thought Division 2, hopefully it'll be a bit easier, and hopefully we can dominate this league in a certain sense, because I've done it before. But I come up against this guy, and he's got an 85 rated team. I really did wonder why he was in Division 2. I thought, Jesus, why is he in Division 2? But he's got players like Philipp Lahm, Piqué, Puyol, Mata playing centre mid, which is quite decent. Ozil, Benzema, Lavetzi's got a hell of a load of pace. So I was slightly worried, and I thought this game would be one of the tougher games, obviously. But we're only in the 3rd minute now, and I give it to Landon Donovan. He uses his pace to get away, and he puts in a lovely little dink cross. De Vaio showing real passion and effort to get there. And Darren Mattix is on hand to finish at the back post. And that's 1-0 within 4 minutes with my lowly MLS team against his massive La Liga team. So, as you see there, De Vaio putting in a real shift, getting the header in, forcing the save, and Mattix finishing it off. And Mattix is an absolute beast for my team. But I get the ball here, and look at that finish from Juninho. Lovely little dink pass from Marco De Vaio. But when I shot, I thought, oh, this is just going to test the goalkeeper and go out for a corner. But it flew in the bottom corner. I couldn't believe it when I went in. It's such a lovely finish. But it's typical Juninho. He can score from anywhere, and he does some incredible things for my team. And it's going to be a shame when I get this Team of the Season Donovan, because he's the one that's going to make way. But as you can see there, the stats, obviously in my favour, have more possession, more shots and all that. So I was having a good game. But straight from the kickoff, gets the ball. Benzema with 2 really quick touches, and he puts it in the bottom corner. And he pulled one back, and he pegged me back really early on in the second half. There was only a 1-goal lead now for me, and on Ultimate Team, anything can happen in such short spaces of time. The 75th minute here, I held out for quite a while, get the ball, whip it in with Beckham, who's got a lovely cross, and Alessandro Nesta absolutely belts it in past Valdez. Valdez was never going to save that. Nesta is an animal in the box when he gets a free header like that. So 3-1, 75th minute. There wasn't much hope of him coming back, especially because I was dominating the game. But I get the ball here straight from the kickoff. Mattix sends away Thierry Henry, and yes, I do goal it. But I also get a bit cheeky, actually. I just sort of walk it into the goal, do a little fancy flick, and that's 4-1 in the 80th minute. And that was an easy 400, 500 coins, however many I'll get, and that's 4-1. That's 3 points as well, and that's even closer. That's a massive start to this season. But the game finishes 4-1. I really deserve to win that, and against such a tough team, that was a really good result for me. Actually, I really thought that was going to be tougher than it was. As you see there, all my players got good performance ratings. I've got 450 coins, so in between 400 and 500. Not too bad. Obviously, every little helps. That'll probably be spent on contracts or fitness cards or something anyway. But 3 points, 9 games left. We're doing well. And as you can see there, if you win the championship, 17 points, you get 10,000 coins. And 17 points isn't actually that much. So it's very doable, and that would be a massive help. But I come up against this guy, and he's got a good team. I mean, he's got Ogbonna at centre back, who's an absolute tank. Marchetti in goal. I know all about him because he's my goalkeeper. He's got Hamzik. He's even got Totti in form, and I know he hasn't got much pace, but he's obviously very good on the ball. He's also got Palacio and Diego Milito. I remember in FIFA 12, I had him in my Argentina team, and he was an absolute beast. But we get to the halfway stage, and literally not much happened. I mean, we both had a few chances, but didn't take them, and it was a pretty poor game. But in the 55th minute, he makes an absolute blunder there. De Vaio is on that, and I get a bit of fortune from the save. I was actually going to sweat that originally, but I thought I might as well have a shot. And Landon Donovan is on hand to score. And that's what I like about Landon Donovan. He's always working hard in and around that box. And as you'll see here, look, he's just looking, anticipating the shot. And look at that, lovely finish. 1-0 in the 57th minute. I was pegged back almost immediately here. Mikkeli, he makes my defence look absolutely terrible. I don't know what Jamison Olave was doing at the back there. But Fabrizio Mikkeli gets in the box and puts it in the top corner. And I was pegged back so quickly that I was pretty demoralised at this point. I thought, oh, it's another uphill battle. But get the ball here, 82nd minute. De Vaio turns. Chiellini takes him down in the box. And at this point, you think, surely it's got to be my day. Juninho's got 90 penalty rating, so I stuck him on the penalty, and he finishes. And I'll tell you what, at that point, I thought I'd missed. I thought the keeper had saved it with his thighs, but obviously not. The ball bounces in the back of the net. I get a bit of luck, which I never really seem to get on Ultimate Team, and it's 2-1 in the 83rd minute. But thank God that game finished, because he had about 4 or 5 chances after that, which were all good chances. But Marchetti kept me in the game. It was 2-1, and that's 6 points now on the board. You only need 11 points to get 10,000 coins. And I think we got 400 coins there. And we're building up coins now very slowly but surely. We've got 8 games left to get 17 points. It's very doable. Now, my players are starting to get a little bit tired, and this is when you need to watch out, because your players, especially obviously in the second half of the game, get very tired if you've got pacey players or high work rate players, which I have in Landon Donovan, Darren Mattocks, Marco De Vaio. But I come up against this guy. I didn't know what to expect because he had a different badge, different name and all that. But he's got an 85 rated La Liga team. He's got Nemanja Vidic. He's got Iker Casillas. He's got Mesut Ozil. He was playing Ozil and Cazorla though in that centre mid position, so I wasn't that worried. But Di Maria gets the ball, 18th minute, and he sticks it in the bottom corner. And this guy was being a douche because he just kept passing it around, passing. And as soon as he lost the ball, he'd foul one of my players, and most of the time the ref didn't give it. But that's a good finish by Di Maria, I suppose. This guy's team really should have hammered me, but I get the ball here with Mattocks, 30th minute, and there you go. His pace prevails, and he just slips a pass through to Marco De Vaio in the 30th minute, and he always finishes an open goal. I don't think I've ever seen Marco De Vaio miss an absolute sitter. I do like Marco De Vaio on my team. But Mattocks gets the ball here, and he squares it again. Juninho is on hand this time, and that's my 3rd sweaty goal in this episode. And I was feeling pretty bad at this point, you know. But I was 2-1 up, and I give him the shush celebration back. Also told the players off. But 40th minute, 2-1 up, and I thought, yeah, score just before half-time, peg him back, go in half-time, 2-1 up. I get the ball here with De Vaio, and just before half-time, Juninho, it falls to him. I don't know what Casillas was doing there. He's 89 rated, Casillas, and he should really be saving them. But Juninho does not miss shots like that. Juninho has been absolute class for me the last couple of games, and he is a good player. But 3-1 just before half-time. and the halftime whistle goes, and I'm thinking this game has got to be mine. This guy's got a really good team. Obviously, he's got players like Benzema, Di Maria, and all that, as you saw. But I was dominating him. I had 9 shots on goal, 8 shots on target, and in the 50th minute, straight from the kickoff, De Vaio finishes an absolute treat. And 4-1, that must have been game over. And people say there's a handicap in FIFA. There must be, because I'm good at FIFA, but I'm not that good to be beating teams like this 4-1. So I was happy anyway. That'll do. And Alonso nicks the ball in the 52nd minute, so it's straight off the kickoff. De Vaio gets the ball, squares it to Matix, and again another sweaty goal. But if you don't take your chances on an Ultimate Team, you don't win games. And you know, if there's a chance to sweat it or due goal it, I'm going to do it. So Darren Matix puts it in 5-1, and we've still got 40 minutes to play. Anything could have happened, really. I get the ball here with Matix anyway in the 60th minute. He plays it to Juninho, and Juninho finishes well into the top corner. And that was 6-1, and that was game over. There was nothing else to it. Juninho scored a hat-trick. Juninho absolutely ruled this game on his own. And that's another 3 points. That's 9 points I've got now in 3 games. I'm really happy with that. But he proceeds here and he quits. So I don't get as many coins, I don't think. But you see there, De Vaio got man of the match, even though Juninho scored a hat-trick, which sums up how much he does. But 9 points there. We're not going to Division 3. We've got 7 games now to get 8 points. It's very doable. Considering we got 8 points in 3 games, it's very doable. As you see there, we've got 2,500 coins. If you win the title, you get 10,000 coins, which will mean we'll be sitting around 13,000 coins. So, thanks for watching. Feel free to like and subscribe, and we're getting that step closer. I'll see you next time.